Hello everyone, this is Abhijit here, back from Abhinam Chess Academy. Today we are going to look at a new game of Magnus Carlsen. This game is one of the most spectacular Epaulette made done by Magnus Carlsen. Magnus Carlsen was just 14 years old and this game was played in Wijk in 2004. He plays against Ernst. Let's, the game is basically a Caro-Kann opening, a classical Caro-Kann defense, and let's look how he does it. E4, C6, D4, D5, all pretty standard opening moves. Knight C3, D cross E4, knight cross E4, bishop F5, knight G6, bishop G6, H4, H6, knight F3, knight E7, H5, bishop H7, bishop D3, bishop cross D3, queen cross D3, E6, bishop F4. Now bishop F4 is a trending move, and there are two moves here. One is bishop D2 and bishop F4. Now the response to bishop f4 is there are two ways. Knight gf6, which was played in the game by the Ernst, and there is a second move called bishop queen a5, where white is played to move bishop d2, and then it goes queen c7 and controls the diagonal. So there are two ways to hit. So here white played bishop f4 and black played knight gf6, a natural looking move. Here black castle long, black played bishop e7, and white played ne4, a standard natural move. So black here has two choices. One, he can play in the game he played is queen a5, and the second choice was he has castle. This is one of the most theoretical main variations of the game. The opposite side castle, the player who attacks first wins the game. So, but in the, let's look at that variation. He plays knight f6. If he plays knight f6 and g4, and then like white gives up the g4 pawn and then takes the rook open file and tries to build up an attack. It is a matter of theoretical debate and a lot of analysis has been done in this line. So in the game, black played queen a5, national move, and he did not wanted to commit castle because by playing queen a5, you are saying that you might be doing long castle or short castle depending on the position. At the same time, queen a5 is threatening the a2 pawn. So white needs to be decisive, and what he has to do about the pawn. He wants to push a3 or king b1. King b1 is a strong and a solid move. Now black castle. White captured knight f6. Black captured knight f6. White played knight e5 to put the knight on the fifth rank. Black played rook at d8, trying to put a pin on the file and trying to push c5. White played queen e2 and black with the c5. c5 is a very theoretical move in the slave structure and especially in the Caro-Kann. Normally white occupies the center and black tries to neglect the center. He needs to play c5 to cut the d4. So a natural looking move. Now I would like you to think for a minute and think what is the best move for Mike. You know, it's a very important move, and this is basically the whole game changing. Okay, so white plays knight g6. A very interesting move. Now black captures fg6. This is the main variation of the game, but let's understand uh, what happens if rfe8. This is the same game played versus Dota versus Anand, and Anand was black, and Anand played rook f8. In the analysis, the author tells that Ernst does not understand the basic amateur variation that fg6 is actually a bad move, and this is how the beauty is always created. So you cannot demand the debate that you should play or not. So let's say, for example, if he plays rook f8, then knight e7, rook e7, dc5, and rook d7, and now it is a bit slight advantage to white, whereas white is a queenside pawn majority versus a minority 3 versus 2 pawn. But at the c5 pawn is supposed to fall, but it's a equal position. So nothing much out about it. So here white played knight g6. A very important move and very interesting. So black played fg6. Okay. So now white played the move queen e6. Check. So black has only one choice, king h8. And now white plays h6. Right. Now black plays in g8. This is the main part of the game. Very tries to protect the h6 pawn. 2 attacks and 2 defense. This is the main move. But let's say, for example, black plays rook d here. Okay. Then white is an interesting variation. Rook h6, g8, bishop h6. He protects the rook, and white plays rook h1 and tries to go for bishop f8 checkmate. Okay. So this was not played in the game, but black played knight g8 to protect the pawn. Now white played bishop h6. Black played g8. Okay. And now white played rook h6. Okay. Now let's understand, if white plays bishop h6 and if black plays knight h6, then what will happen? Then it is a bad decision because rook h6, g8, and queen e7. And it's a mate for unavoidable mate for black. So here bishop h6, black plays the move g cross h6. Now white plays rook h6. Now black plays knight h6. Now you can see white is 3 pieces down. White is a rook down, white is a bishop down, and white is a knight down. And that's the beauty, how the best chess players use the composition of the chess combinations. So white takes the rook, queen, bishop, and now he's threatening a checkmate on the h7 square. So black plays knight f7. He thinks about giving up one piece back, or at least he will be remaining one bishop, one rook up. So white plays gf7. Now white can threaten rook h1 checkmate. So black first gets the king out of it. So now a very interesting move, rook d3. By rook lift and rook shift. At the same time, he's controlling the square about e1. A very interesting rook lift. So now black plays rook d6. White plays rook g3 check. Black plays rook g6. Now queen e5 check. Black plays king f7. White plays queen f5 check. Black plays rook f6. Now queen d7. Chicken mate. A spectacular perpetual mate by the queen in the center of the board. A fantastic mate. But one may argue that white played rook b3. Black had a move called queen b6. So he could have played rook g3 check, queen g6, rook g6, king g6, and arguing that he will have 2 rooks versus the queen. But then the interesting move arises is d5. He pushes the pawn, and the pawn is promoting to the queen, so it's very tough to control this. So this was a wonderful game played at the age of 18 in the Wijk in the year 2004 by the current world champion Magnus Carlsen, a hero. So let's revise the game. A fantastic game. e4, c6, d4, d5, bishop f5, knight g3, h4, h6, knight f3, knight d7, h5, bishop b3, queen d3, e6, bishop f4, and f6, long castle, bishop e7, e4, queen a5, king b1, castle, knight f6, knight f6, knight e5, all natural looking moves, queen e2, c5, and now knight g6. Now f6, queen e6, king h8, h6, and g8, trying to protect the h6, bishop h6, g h6, and now rook h6, knight h6, and queen e7 mate. Now he gives the knight back, rook d3, controlling everything, and queen e5 and queen e7. I hope you liked the video. Do share your comments, do share your feedbacks, and kindly like, share, and subscribe the video. Do keep watching with more videos of Magnus Carlsen and other in the series. Bye bye, take care, and stay blessed. Bye.